I'd like to tell you about some logic puzzles I designed called number squares. I designed these puzzles back in 1989 for Apple II computers, and today you can play them for free right on the web. Let me give you a quick tour of number squares. I designed the software for 3rd and 4th grade, but the truth is some older students and some younger students might also enjoy these puzzles a lot. I've seen children as young as 3 years old play these logic puzzles. Here's the opening screen. It says press return to begin. The return key is also called the enter key. Here is the licensing screen. These days I give away the software for free, so the licensing screen is not so applicable. Press the space bar to continue. Here's the main menu, and you'll find directions about number squares, the number squares games, the number squares demonstration games, the solved puzzles. Let's go straight to the number squares games by pressing number 3. There are 15 games that you can choose. The main games are the 4x4 puzzle and the 5x5. Those are the most popular. The other puzzles are nice for people who are more advanced, and the 3x3 puzzle is very simple. It might be more suitable for preschoolers. Let's go to the 4x4 puzzle. I press 4 and I press enter. In these puzzles, you get to choose how much the puzzle is scrambled up. It can go from 5 to 20. Let's do a 5. Now over here, these numbers have been mixed up by 5 moves. The way that we solve this puzzle is that we look at the empty squares and we move into the empty square by using the 4 arrow keys. So I press the right arrow to move the 4 to the right. You see over there? I press the right arrow to move the 4 to the right. I press the up arrow to move the 3 up. I move the 7 left, 8 up. Now when I solve the puzzle, it's going to say yay, good. And then I press the enter key, the return key, and I get my score. I got 110 points. And I'm at the beginner level. There's different levels in this game, all the way from beginner, novice, learner, apprentice, student, scholar, expert, master, grandmaster, genius, and beyond genius, Wozniak. When I was using this software in elementary schools, I used to have some of my students come up to me after they got really good at the game, and they'd say, "I'm a Wozniak. I'm a Wozniak." And then they'd walk over to me and say, "What's a Wozniak?" And I'd have to explain to them. It was pretty funny. Okay, here's a bit harder puzzle that we'll do in 8 steps. Type in 8, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 12 is going to go up over here. Yes. And, okay, the 10 follows over. 9, 13, in this, okay, there we are. And the empty square always ends up at the bottom right corner. This time I got 1,020 points, and I'm a learner. I designed the point system in this software so that if the student goes slightly faster or a slightly more difficult puzzle, then their points go up dramatically. So that creates a strong incentive for students to think just a little faster or make fewer moves. If you take too many moves to solve the puzzle, your score is going to suffer. Now I'm going to press escape at this menu and press the letter M to go to the main menu. There we are. Press the letter M to go to the main menu. And let me show you main menu number 3 for puzzles. I want to show you the 5x5 puzzles. And I'm going to do a level 8 over here. I've mixed up the puzzles, and as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 goes up, 16 is going to go up, and then 21, 22 goes over to the left. Yep, here we are. Yep. Ta-da! So you can see these puzzles are pretty fun. And over here, I got 1,135 points. Now, the value of these logic puzzles for students is that it makes multiple step thinking that is very similar in some ways to algebra, geometry, trigonometry, or calculus. And if students are able to solve a puzzle with 10 or 15 or 20 steps, that's kind of similar to doing a 10 or 15 or 20 step mathematics problem. And if they can enjoy that process of thinking, how to get from one place to another, that kind of skill transfers. So even though this is not mathematics software, the skills students acquire will transfer over to high school or college level math. So that is the Number Squares Logic Puzzles, a quick tour. I hope you enjoy the puzzles.